Well, this Easter weekend marks the unofficial start of the spring travel season, and while security will be top of mind following this week's attacks in Belgium, people are still making plans for getaways. The traditional destinations will get the usual throngs of visitors, but this year, some places off the beaten path are getting attention. Phil LeBeau has a look.
As winter winds down, spring break is heating up, especially in the Caribbean, where those looking to get away are finding their way to less popular spots.
A lot of people now are looking for alternatives that may be a little more laid back, a little more relaxing. Places like Playa del Carmen, Riviera Maya, where they may not be paying as much, and they're also going to have a little bit of a different feel.
Overall, Orbit says airfares this spring are down roughly 15% compared to a year ago, partially because of the drop in fuel costs and because more airlines are adding routes to the Caribbean, and that's pushing fares lower. That's the good news. The bad news? Hotel rates are edging higher, largely because of greater demand.
They'll see a slight increase overall of about 4% in accommodation prices, but there are markets where there's actually substantial savings.
Europe remains a popular trip for a couple of reasons. First, airfares have been falling. Second, the euro remains weak, which means Americans are getting more bang for their buck at hotels, restaurants, and shops.
We're seeing that the strength of the dollar abroad is really attracting people to upgrade their spring break destinations to go places that are further away and that have typically been more expensive, places like Paris, Dublin, even Panama City, Panama, where we've seen an increase over the last 5 years of 476% in hotel bookings.
As for those who are driving somewhere for a long weekend or spring break, there's good news as well. While gas prices have moved higher in the last month, they're still lower than where they were a year ago. And most experts believe gas prices will stay at around $2 a gallon as we head into the summer. Phil LeBeau, Nightly Business Report, Chicago.